Hello my lovelies, good evening, hope you're all okay. Happy Wednesday, I hope everybody is well and doing okay. I've had incredibly productive day. We have been on it like Sonic in that shop today. It's been a great day, we've got so much done. I even managed to get a quilt done as well, which was brilliant. So been really busy getting ready for the retreats, getting all the kits done. Hi Claire, hello my lovely. So yeah, really busy day, which is good. I've got something new to show you first, and then we're going to do the challenge post, and then we're going to crack straight on with the project tonight. So hi Annie, hello my lovely. I'm just going to give it a few minutes for everyone to come online and say hello. Hi Leslie, lots of you. Hi Liz, lots of you coming online. Hello my darlings. What should we do first? I'm going to show you the new stuff first, and then I'm going to do the challenge post. Okay, so I'm going to nip over here. Okay, so this is a new range that's come in. Lots of you. Hi Sue, hi Claire, hello darlings. This is brand new from Clothworks. It's called What Are Friends For? It's the new Anita Durham one, which is the lady who illustrates Guess How Much I Love You. If you're a cat fan, you are going to love this. I will go up to do the close-up in a moment of this fabric, but I want to show you the panel. So you can buy these all individually. You can buy them as the panel, or you can buy the fabrics by themselves. But, oh, hang on, wrong way round. You can see that this is a humongous panel. It's a 36-inch panel. You've got all these beautiful little illustrations, all of Anita Durham's illustrations of these really cute cats. I mean, they're just lovely. I'm going to flip it that way so you can see, and then I'm going to go to the close-up so we can see it a bit better. Hi Grace, hi Ali, hi Carolyn, hi Jean. Oh, lots of you coming online. Hello my loves. Really fantastic panel. However, if I just come to the close-up like that, hopefully now you can see them a little bit in more detail. So I like that when he says useful. You've got tolerant, you've got overactive, he's sleepy. What else have you got? Oh, it's an alphabet. I've just realised the alphabet. I didn't realise that. Poised, quizzical, relaxed. I like him. I think that's really cute, that one there. Wild. Who's got a wild cat? And then we flip over this side. So it's a little alphabet. You've got artistic cats, you've got brave cats, curious cats. I like feisty. I think he's really cute. Little feisty cat with his little mouse there. He's really cute. So really big panel. They're cute, but you don't like cats. Oh, Han, sorry. I'm a dog person more than a cat person, mainly because I'm very allergic to cats. But these are just Look how cute. Look how cute that is with the little bird. As long as he's not going to eat him, that is. So there's the panel. You've got then 3 half meters, coordinating half meters. You've got this really beautiful, I'm going to try and do this so you can see it a bit better, guys. This really beautiful white with a multi-dot, which is all the colours that are in the panel. It is white. It looks a little yellow, I'm afraid, but that's the cameras. Hey Lindy Lou, hi Margaret, hi Jeanette. Oh, lots of you coming online. There is a blue which mimics that one, but with that lovely sort of like dotty pattern on it. And then you've got the little scatter, which is all these cute little pussycats, all really on like an aqua. Really cute. So like I said, you can get them all individually. You can buy them by the half meter or the panel by itself, but I've also put a bundle together which is a saving of about £8. So you can get the bundle and 3 half meters for £28. Okay, your childhood cat was wild, more like a guard dog. I love it, Claire. So there is a little bundle. I think that would make an absolutely beautiful quilt for, I was going to say a kid, but actually anybody who loves cats would love that. Beautiful little lap quilt. It'd make a stunning play mat. You could keep this as is and just do borders with these. These could be cut down. What size are they? Let's just have a quick measure. They are, hang on, it would help if I had the ruler the right way around. They are 6-inch squares. So you could cut them at 6.5. You've got more than enough there, and you could border them up. You could put all sorts of things in between them. So that's just a quick look at a new thing that we've got on. It's on the website in the fabric. the bundle is there as well if you wanted the whole bundle. You'd save money by doing that. So next thing we're going to do is the challenge post, which I just ran out of time of sorting out yesterday. So I'm going to do 2 prizes. I've got a charm pack and I've got a scrap pack. Okay, so this is that's a chunky one. I sent my youngest over to the shop because I forgot to pick up the prizes, and they've picked up a really chunky one. That's a nice wide one. That one. It's it's one of the My Sisters range. So it's really pretty, sort of aquas and pinks and greys. Anyway, I've written all your names out. I've put you all into a bowl. And we're going to pick 2 winners. Okay, so we're going to do the scrap pack first. Thank you for joining in the challenge post again. It's always lovely to see all your different stuff. It was Show Me Bags this time. Hi Joyce, hi Jackie, hi Fiona, hi Marion. Oh, lots and lots of you coming online. Right, okay, so here we go. I've got you all in there. I'll give you a good shake up. I'm going to just grab one right in the centre. Let's have that one there. So for the scrap pack, the winner is Marion Bicknell. Marion, this one is coming to you, lovely. Okay, and then I've got one of the... I said, can you pick me up a charm pack as well? I don't mind which one, just grab me a charm pack. They've come back with the brand new Janet Longshore by Janet Clare. So it's a brand new one, that one. So someone's going to get that. Let me make sure you're all back in there. Give it a good whiz around again. And we'll pick that one there. And this is, the charm pack is coming to Karen Knight. Karen Knight, that's going to you, lovely. Oh, you're there, Marion. Oh, lovely. Well, congratulations. So, Marion, the scrap pack's coming to you, and then the charm pack is going to Karen Knight. Thank you, everybody who joined in the challenge post. I do like a challenge post, you know this. I get to see lots and lots of different ideas and things. Right, we're going to crack on with the project that we're going to do tonight. We're going to make... Actually, let me just come back over here a second. We're going to make one of these little one-handled bags. Okay, this can be done really simply with really nice and easy. Just lots of you saying congratulations, lovely, fabulous. I'm using, so this is also on the website, I've just put it on today. This is, let me grab the big piece that I've got left. This is like a canvas, it's a cotton canvas. So you couldn't use this for quilting because, can you see, it's quite stiff. But it's brilliant for home projects. We've got 2 versions. We've got this one and we've got a grey as well, which they're kind of that Scandi feel. It's 60 wide and it's on at £5 a metre at the moment, okay? So you will find it in the fabric section right at the bottom. Fabric on the bolt right at the bottom, okay? It's £5 a metre. It's 60 wide. And you could genuinely make about, I think I worked out, you could make about 8 of these little bags out of a metre. For hardly any money at all. However, it would also be really good. I think they'd make amazing placemats. You could literally just cut out, a rectangle of this, wad in, back in, quilt into it, bind it, and they'd be incredible placemats or table runners as well. Really, really cool for Christmas. I've done this little bag as well because I thought this would be super cute for... giving a present. You could put some tissue paper in the bottom and then fill it with little treats and stuff. You could whose favourite chocolate, Christmas chocolate for me, is Lindor. The little Lindt red ones. I like the red ones. I quite like the coconut ones as well, but the red ones in particular. I could get about 2 boxes in there and just sit it on the table and you could just get your hands in there and everything. Really, really cute little bag. Very easy to make. Okay, so... you will need, now I'm using a tartan on the inside. This is also, it's more of a woven, okay, it's not quilting weight cotton, it's more of a woven. This is also 60 wide as well, okay, again, £5 a metre on this too. So for this, you're going to need a piece of fabric that is 11 inches by 27.5, okay. Now the tartan isn't directional, okay, and if you're going to use a non-directional fabric, you can do this in one piece, okay. However, because I wanted to use this fabric and it is directional, I've cut 2 pieces, okay. So there's 2 instructions to this. If you're using a non-directional fabric, okay? 27.5 by 11, and you want a liner and an outer. If you're using a directional fabric, you want a lining that is 27.5 by 11, and then you want two pieces that are 11 inches by 14 inches, okay? Because we're going to join this so that my bag, otherwise, if I'd have done it one piece, the reindeers would have been right way around that way, and then it would have gone all the way down, and they've been stood on their heads, okay? So we're gonna join this one so that my directional fabric is right, okay? Change the fabric and great for Easter eggs. Absolutely. Yeah, brilliant for Easter eggs. Any sort of birthday present, you know, rather than a paper gift bag, this is such a good stash buster. Go through your stash, find some, old fabrics and stuff, and they don't have to be the same either side. You could do different ones either side if you wanted to, But great for presents because they'd be great little peg bag as well for the summer, Great for trick-or-treating. Yeah, absolutely, all around the house. Because of the handle, you could hang them off the door handle, and, kids could keep, Legos and bits and pieces in there too. You loved the triple tote you made after my demo. Oh, thanks, Patty. Oh, I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Lovely. So, first things first, we're going to join this so it becomes one piece of fabric, but facing the right way, okay? Because it's directional. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it so that they're like this. So I'm going to join it on this short end, and they're facing that way. Can you see they're facing away from each other so that the deer are on the, what's the word? Deer are, when we make the bag, the deer are right both sides. Okay, so I'm going to take it over to the machine. We're going to put this right sides together, and we're just going to do a simple 1/4 inch line of stitching down there just to make it right. Okay. So, over here we go, darlings. You just got your internet working. Sorry you're late. Oh, don't worry, Amanda. Thank you for joining us, lovely. Sorry you're late. Lynn says, sorry I'm late. You sorted out your son's Christmas present. Oh, nice. What are you getting him? Or can you not say? Mind you, I doubt he's going to be watching, is he, love? But, are you making him something, or have you bought him something? Here we go. So I'm just doing 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way down. Just reline those up like that. But like I said, this canvas that we've got on at the moment, I'm using, there's red and green. It's £5 a metre. It's cheap as chips. Like I said, you can't really use it for quilting because it's not quilting weight. It's more like a canvas, but it's great for home projects. Absolutely. And I think it's really, really quite elegant as well. You've got that lovely sort of Scandi feel to it. What I want to do now is just iron that seam open. So we're going to iron it open like that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just so that it lies nice and flat. Okay. Like I said, if you've got a non-directional fabric, you don't need to do this point. Okay. You can just cut it as one piece. Right. We're going to put that aside, and now we're going to make a little pattern. Okay. You want a little scrap of fabric. And what we're going to do is on this scrap of fabric is we're going to make some marks. So I want to go 4 inches, just literally use it from the corner or anything. You're going to draw a rectangle, which is 4 inches across by 5 inches up. So where's my 5-inch line? There it is there. God, I can't see for a sec. I really need to wear my reading glasses. I've been trying varifocal contact lenses, but I've had about 6 different brands, and the first brand I had were brilliant, and I didn't need my reading glasses at all. But this brand that I'm trialing at the moment, not doing great. They're really not. They really haven't got that reading focus. Hi Lynn, pair of trousers, and no, you're not making them, but you love your fabric. Ah, thanks, Han. That's lovely. What we're going to do, so I've got a little rectangle which is 5 inches by 4 inches. Okay, and then we want to make another couple of marks. So I'm going to go 2 inches in there and 2 inches in there, like that. So that's 2 inches from here to here and 2 inches there to there, okay? And then we're just going to create a curve. Now you can use a circle template, you can use a plate, you can freehand a curve. You just want a curve. So I'm just going to freehand one. But, if you're not confident in freehanding, just put a plate or something in there, okay? Lovely. Right. Okay, we're going to cut that out now. Now, where are my paper scissors gone? Ah, where are they gone? They were here a minute ago. There they are. We're going to cut that out, and we're going to cut it out on the curve. Okay, so up that way. This is literally the only pattern piece you need. And it's nice and easy to draw yourself. I know I very often do templates, but it really wasn't worth it for this one. There we go. Okay, so that's my pattern piece there. Now you're going to go back to your fabrics. Okay. I'm trying to keep up with your comments. So you're all commenting loads. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this right sides together like that. Okay, fold it in half. And where's my lining piece? We're going to fold that in half as well. Ooh, come here. Fold that in half as well, like that. And on the folded edge, so I'm going to put my lining down first because it's easier to draw on the outer. It doesn't matter which you draw on, okay? Like that. And then I'm going to put this on top, so I'm cutting it all together, okay, like that. Line that up there. Line it all up nice and neatly. Oh, come on. There we go, it wants to move. Pop some pins in to hold this all in place. There we go, got that there. Pop a pin in there, like that. A couple down here. I don't want this to move while I'm cutting my pattern, all right? There we go. And down here. Like that. Now you're going to use your pattern piece, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put the corner of the pattern piece into the corner of the fabric, like that, okay? And we want to draw down this line. So I've got just a little chalk mark. Oh, I did have a chalk marker. I just broke the lead on it. Give me a second. Let me find something else that I can draw with. Anything will do. No, I won't show up. 2 seconds, ladies. Typical. Where are all my light markers gone? There we go. Got another one. Okay. Just broke the lead on that one. So I'm just going to draw down here and follow that pattern round like that all the way round. I hope you can see that, but I've got that line there now. And then I'm going to flip the pattern to the other corner so that the right angle is in the right angle of the fabric, and do exactly the same there. Okay, so down like that, all the way around there. Okay, and then we are going to cut out this section, okay? This is really, really easy to do, guys, okay? So what have you all been up to? Has anybody been, I'm going to use my rotary cutter, you can use scissors, whatever you like, but I'm just going to freehand this around that pattern that I've drawn. There we go, like that. And then down this one. What have you all been up to? Anybody been up to, Lynn's been buying Christmas presents. What's everyone else been up to? Anything interesting? You talk to me, tell me what you've been doing. We've had a really busy day in the shop today, actually. Had lots of people in, which was lovely. Spoke to lots of people, like that. There we go. I've got lots done, it's been great. Okay, so pins out. Oh, Anne, if you're there, lovely, how's Porlock? How was your glass fusing day? And we're going to open these out. Okay, so you've got a piece that looks like, oh, I've got hiccups. Piece that looks like that. You've been Christmas shopping today. Oh, nice. And we've got another piece that looks like that. Okay, now this tartan doesn't have a right and a wrong side, but if it did have a right and wrong side, I'm now going to put these right sides together. So right side to right side. Okay, and line all this up as best you can. So let's pop some pins in like that. Get this all lined up. These are quick to make as well, so if you're making, you know, like if you've got a charity stall or anything like that, super quick to make, really nice quick little earner. Oh, why is that moved so much? Oh well, right, I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I think my bottom fabric wasn't pinned in enough. It's moved a bit. Oh yeah, look, I've got, right, that's annoying. Oh well, I'm gonna fake that. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? So this one has moved a weeny bit when I cut it, so the handle's now a bit big, but because that's going to be on the inside of the bag, all I'm going to do is just put a pleat in there like that. There we go, like that. That won't move then, and it will all disappear into the seam allowance when I'm sewing. That's better. There's always a way to get around things, guys. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect, that little pleat is never going to be seen. There we go. Right, okay, what we're going to do now, let me just come back over here a second, is we're going to start stitching from here, okay, and we're going to stitch, we're going to use a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, we're going to stitch all the way around here and down to there. You're not going to go down the sides or anything at the moment, you're just going to do this lovely curve, and you're going to do the same here. I'm going to start here and go all the way around there and around that curve as well, okay. You've been in the workhouse today. Oh, you have. I've been such a slave driver to you today, Linda, haven't I? I've been terrible. Patty, you've been cleaning, making angels, and we'll be teaching turkey ornaments this Friday in between taking your brother to the doctor. Prayers for his upcoming heart surgery. Oh, absolutely, my lovely. I hope he's going to be okay, hun. We are sending all our best to you. Jackie, you've been unpacking and washing as you came back from holiday yesterday. Oh, nice, Jackie. Where have you been, love? I'm sure you said, but I can't remember. So I'm going to use edge of foot. So this is my normal standard sewing foot. So it's about 3/8 of an inch. And we're going to just slowly stitch these together. Okay, so because this is a curve, you're going to concentrate on keeping this edge on the edge of the foot. So take a few stitches. Stop if you need to. Stop and pivot. And the neater you can make this seam, the neater your bag will be. The rest of it is not too bad, but this bit you want it to be nice. You went to, oh, I missed something. You went to a hospital appointment, which was a waste of time. Oh, Hannah, I'm so sorry. I will see what your comment disappeared before I could see it. I can't see why it was a waste of time, but I hope you get whatever you need to sorted soon. It's horrible that, isn't it, when you go and see doctors and you just feel like it's been a waste of your time when you come away from it. There we go. So I'm just taking my time with this bit because you want it to be neat, this bit. Oh, nearly there. And round we go. So that's one side done. Jeanette, you're saying you're there tomorrow morning. Hope you get somewhere with them. Oh, I hope so too, lovely. I'm missing a few comments, so I'm not sure what you ladies are chatting about, but I hope you're both okay and you get some answers that you need, guys. There we go, all the way around. I'm just slowly following this curve. Oh, let me have that pin out now. I'm just going to redo that little pinch point that I put in. Okay, and down we go. Well, Sarah is in Disney with her daughter and granddaughter and son-in-law and granddaughters. I've only heard from her once, so I'm hoping she's coping okay. And hopefully she's not too worn out. Jackie, you've been on a cruise around Spain. The itinerary changed because you couldn't get into Valencia and Torrent in Barcelona. Oh no. Pat, you were off to a sewing workshop. It moved before I could see it, lovely. How's Sarah Jane's eyesight after the shingles? She has still got very, very blurred eyesight in the one eye. Really blurred, bless her. But she is on the mend, slowly and surely. Like I said, she is braving Disney at the moment because they've had this booked for months, well, nearly a year now. So they have gone, but we'll wait and see. What I'm going to do now is now, if you don't have pinking shears, you can clip into these curves. I'm going to use my pinking shears. It's easier, okay? So I'm just going to clip round here with my pinking shears. Sorry, I don't know if I'm in camera shot. I think I am. There we go. All the way up, like that. You don't actually need to come along this edge, but I think I might as well, as I'm already halfway there with the curve. Okay, but yeah, if you haven't got pinking shears, just clip into this curve. Okay, let's get to that bit, and then we're going to do the same the other side. Yeah, she is on the mend slowly. She's just exhausted from it all. It's absolutely wiped her out, the shingles. Her eyesight is still quite blurry, but she has got a little bit of feeling coming back into her face and round her eye now. But yeah, she's I can't see her being back up to full strength much before Christmas, to be honest. She is coming to the retreats, but I think she's going to be having to have some lie downs in between. There we go. Okay, right. Now we've got the fun bit. We've got to pull through this handle. We're going to go right sides together, okay? So you need to bear with me a second while I do this, okay? Because you're going to, what I found it easier to like concertina it up on my finger like that, and then pull it through, right? We're going to pull it all the way right sides out like this. It looks very odd. It looks like it's not going to work, but you just got to persevere and keep pulling, okay? She hasn't stopped despite being poorly. Well, yeah, I mean, she did do the Tuffet class, bless her, but she insisted she'd be all right for it. So, but she did then spend all of Monday and Tuesday in bed after the Tuffet class. Yeah, she's trying to rest as much as she can. There we go. So, oh, there we go, and out it comes. Right, like that. There we go. Did that work? Oh, it did. Look, just putting that little pleat in there, it absolutely worked fine. That's never going to show on the inside of the bag. What we want to do now is we need to press this out. We want to roll this seam and press it really, really well. So, back over here we go. So it's not too difficult to pull through. It feels a bit like, oh, that's never going to go, but then suddenly it'll pull through, guys, all right? So, I'm going to just... Now, because I'm using a canvas fabric, I haven't put any interface in or anything like that in this or any wadding. It didn't need it because this is quite stiff. However, if you're using normal fabric, you know, like just a normal quilting weight cotton to do this bag, I would absolutely put some interfacing on, or something like H640, a fusible fleece, something like that, just on one side, just to give it a bit of body. Okay. And then, stand my iron up. Let's do this side as well. They are very quick to do as well, particularly if you're going to make a lot of these, maybe for presents and stuff. When, you know, once you've cut them out and you've done one, they come together really quickly. That was the most tricky part, was pulling that through. So, I thought I was having something done today, but it didn't happen. He said next time. I've waited a year for today, so not happy. Good luck for and that's awful, isn't it? That's awful when you think, you know, you're going to have a procedure and you get yourself all sorted out for it, Lynn, and then it doesn't happen. That's awful. That's rough. There we go. Right. Okay, that's all nice and pressed. Okay, now we're going to do a bit of jiggery pokery. So, move all this out the way. What you're going to do now is we're going to put these right the same sides together. So we're going to put the two outers together like that, flip this and put the two linings together, and that handle is just going to sit floating in the middle at the moment. Okay, first thing you want to do is line up these seams. Okay, so make sure that these seams are lined first like that. Pop a pin in that side and then round to this one. I'm going to put that side onto there like that. Okay, and pop a pin through there. Okay, so do that bit first and then line up the rest of it. Okay, and again, you want a couple of pins in here just to... I took all my pins out, but I don't know where they've all gone. Just line this back up like that. Okay, so I've got the two outers meeting and I've got the two linings meeting like that. Okay, hang on. Put one there. Put one on the side here. You could use clips, I suppose, rather than pins if you want. Oh, come on. Pin doesn't want to go in. There we go. Let's put another one there. Okay. Now we're going to cut out some corners. Okay, so grab yourself your ruler and you're going to cut out 1 3/4 inches on each of these square on each of these corners. So stupidly put the pins in the wrong place. You had one pin in the piece you could put. Oh yeah. Oh, I think they're still in there. Lovely. I'll find them. I'll find them. Right. So I'm going to measure out 1 3/4 inches on the corners. If you want the bag to be wider, make it like 2 1/4. If you want it to be narrower, make it a smaller square. Okay. So 1 3/4 inches off this corner. There to there. You can draw them out, use scissors if you want. There we go. Let me just pop that pin back there now. And I want to do this on all 4 corners. There we go. So 1 3/4 on this edge here. Here we go. I was just thinking this would be quite nice as well, to like have on your almost like a little fruit bowl or something on the table, or to have put your cutlery and your serviettes and all in on the table. If you're feeding lots of people, I'm also doing 1 3/4 inches on the lining corners as well. If you're feeding lots of people, and maybe it's more family style than than really posh for Christmas dinner, you could put all your cutlery all wrapped up pretty in your napkins nicely, couldn't you? There we go. And then, but I think they'd be lovely made as like little hampers, like that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to stitch across this bottom bit here on the outer, leave the corners, don't touch the corners, all the way down both sides, and then in the lining we're going to leave a gap. Okay, so you want to leave about a 3-inch gap in the bottom of the lining. Okay, so that'll be for turning through in a minute. So back over to the machine, and we're going to start again 3/8 of an inch seam allowance straight across the bottom edge to start with. I like the idea of chocolate is best, and me. I don't eat a massive amount of chocolate. I'm definitely a crisp or a bread person more than chocolate. But at Christmas, those red Lindor or Lindt, I can never remember which it is, ones, they're my absolute favourite. They're delicious. There we go. And I'm going to go down this edge. All the way down that long edge. Like that. Did you make my jumper? I didn't, lovely. This was, I bought it. I would love to have had time to make it, but no such thing in my life, no, I'm afraid. There we go. I'm going to leave a gap here, so I'm going to back stitch there. Yeah, no, I bought my jumper, lovely. It was, so many people have asked me, did you make that? I wish I had time, my love. Back stitch there. Okay, so I've left a gap there, and then back up this side. Okay. All the way down there. Just get to that seam, just make sure it's nice and flat. Like that. Okay. Back over we go. Let's go back over here. And I can take all those pins out now. So I've left my gap here. Okay. All those pins can come out. And then we're going to box the corners and we're done. And it's going to pull through and it's pretty much done. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to box these corners. So we're going to open them up. We're going to put this bottom seam against the side seam. So again, open that seam up on the canvas like that. Just finger press it. Put it against the side seam. Ooh, come here. I'll make it work. There we go. I mean, I'm calling it canvas. I don't know what else you'd call it. It's much, much stiffer than normal quilting cotton, okay? But it's not like canvas that you would use, or calico that you would use for like upholstery or anything. It's like a little bit in between. It's a little bit random, but for £5 a metre, it's a bargain. And we're going to do the other side. So I'm just opening up that seam there and lining it up with the side seam. Come on. You could press this open if you want, but who wants to do that amount of pressing? There we go. Pop that one on there. Okay, and we're going to do exactly the same on the other two on the lining. So open that up like that. And because this is a normal weight, I'm just going to nest those. I'm going to put one side, one the other. And then the same here. Making sure they go the same way, like that. And then we're going to stitch across these edges. Okay, so we're going to go back over to the machine. I'm going to stitch all these boxed edges now. Okay, so make sure it's nice and flat. And again, same 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, and right the way across. There we go. So because we've got lots of new ladies with us, I think maybe some of you have joined us from the Secret Sewing Club. I'm going to take suggestions. What would you like to see over the coming weeks on the run up to Christmas? Are there any particular projects you would like me to see, or are you happy for me just to surprise you with stuff? You know, is there something you thought, oh, do you know, I don't know how to do that and I fancy having a go? If there is, drop some messages in the comments or drop us an email and we will try and do some little demos for you on it. There you go. Oh, I'll do that one. This camera's moved a bit. It's all on my hands a little bit. Let me just move it slightly. So it's a little bit away. And then over to the last one, like that. And over we go. These come together so quickly. There you go. What are you making for Christmas? Are you somebody that makes presents for Christmas? You know, do you make, you know, have you already started, or have you got ages? You know, you've left it too late and you're thinking, oh, that's it, I'm run out of time now. So I'm gonna put everything through this little gap now, okay? So if you get your hand in there, you can get hold of that handle bit. We're going to pull the whole thing through. So just obviously be a bit gentle. You don't want to rip that seam. So what have you made? What Christmas makes have you already done? Anybody done anything? There we go. All the way through and all the way. Come on. All the way out. Like that. Okay. I know it looks a bit odd at the minute, but it is going to work, I promise. But before I shove the lining in, I want to fill up that gap. So we are going to find that turning gap, and you could absolutely hand stitch if you want, but who's got time for hand stitching? So we're going to stitch across there. Okay, I'm just going to stitch it through at that turning gap. Okay, and then we can go for it. Carol, you've made 3 drawstrings bags for presents this afternoon, but this bag is much more impressive. Oh, I like a drawstring bag. I think they feel really festive with, you know, particularly when you put some ribbon and stuff in it. So I'm just stitching top stitching really nice and close to the edge, and 1/16 of an inch away just to close up that gap. You could do a nice little neat ladder stitch if you wanted. You haven't even thought about any sewing yet. You might make the bag for your sister. Oh, lovely, fabulous. Yeah, I just think these would be lovely as a little gift, and you could put some nice little treats or something in there, couldn't you? Right, now I've stitched that up, I can shove that into the centre, into the outer like that. Get your fingers in there like that. Push out those corners, and we're nearly done. We've got one little bit of top stitching to do, and then we're done. Okay, there's the bag nearly finished. Okay, can you see it's all nice and neat? And the only reason you've got a seam there is because I used a directional fabric. If I'd had to use a non-directional fabric, this would be like completely seamless. Basically, you'd have no seam in the handle at all. But what I'm going to do now is we're going to take it back to the machine and we're just going to top stitch all the way round those handle bits. Okay, like that, just to stiffen it up a little bit. Oh, thanks guys. Pam, you've made, what's that? You've made 2 pencil cases and a 12, oh, come here. Sorry, couldn't find the button for a second. 2 pencil cases and a 12 Days of Christmas panel into a cushion. Lovely. Patty, you're going to make this bag for gift wrapping your presents. It's lovely, isn't it? I've taken the table off so that I can get this under easily. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stitch sort of about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge. Okay, I'm going to just choose a point on my foot. So for me, that's this inner edge. And I'm going to keep the edge against that so that my top stitching is nice and neat. You could top stitch this in a metallic thread. You could do a decorative stitch on this if you wanted to. There's no need, but you could if you wanted to. And like I said, if you're not using a sort of canvas like I'm using, I don't know if you can see on the close-up camera, it is a bit stiffer, so I haven't used any interfacing or anything on it. But if you're using just bog standard quilting weight cotton, I would absolutely interface it with a firm interfacing, or use, you know, a fusible fleece like an H640 or something. Okay, otherwise it's going to be really, really floppy and it won't stand up at all. Okay, all the way around that side. There we go, back to the beginning, like that. Fabulous bag, you made one years ago. I might try and make another. Oh, lovely. Oh, yeah, please do, Han. And if you do make things, remember you can put a picture into the Gigglers. So for those of you who are new, we have a social page called A Giggle of Geckos. We refer to you guys as the Gigglers. And it's a really, really wonderful social page. So many ladies on there who chat away with each other. They share each other's makes. We do all sorts of challenges on there as well if you want to join in. But yeah, it's a really lovely page. Everyone's really friendly. So if you haven't joined yet, please do join the Giggle of Geckos. It's a mine of information. So many times I might not be able to get on there and answer a question, but all you lovely ladies and gents all help each other out. It's fab. Right, back over I go. Made a right old mess everywhere. I'm going to have to clean up the sewing room again. And there we go. Just trim off those little threads, which I'll do in a minute. And there's my little bag made. You can see you've got that lovely little handle on there. It will go down nice and flat as well if you're sending it like in the post or something as a present. You know, you could get that down really lovely and flat. But because like I said, we've used this canvas, they do just sit like that. You can, oh, there's the thread, found it. And you can make all sorts of, I just think they're lush. And who wouldn't like to receive that? You know, like I said, a little bit of tissue paper in there, fill it with some treats, or maybe you've got like a granddaughter who loves makeup and, you know, nail products. You could put some nice little bits in there, you know, a little bit of, you know, you could always put it into like cellophane with a ribbon if you wanted to. You don't need to, but really, really cute little bag. Lots and lots of uses. I'm loving this fabric as well. You can see it is quite stiff, so you don't need anything else on it. But I think it looks quite classy, the red and white. It's very Scandi Christmas. So, oh, that was quite good for me. That was not too long. Normally Wednesday I waffle on for ages. That's it for me today, my darlings. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and we're going to do a rag wreath with a little bit extra, okay? I'm sure most of you will have done rag wreaths before, but this has got a little bit of something else with it as well. So that's at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And then on Friday, I might do a little live from the shop because I might have some clearance stuff. So I'll let you know tomorrow for definite. It depends on how my day goes tomorrow, whether I do Friday or not. But it won't be from here. I'll do it from the shop, guys, okay? But there's loads of clearance stuff, so I might show you some bargains. Right, that's it from me. I'm going to go and get some tea time. I've got Josh, number 2 boy, is made katsu curry. So I'm going to go and eat my katsu curry now. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Jeanette. Thanks, Jules. You made lots of these last Easter, filled them goodies for, and bathroom goodies for adults. That's such a good idea. Thanks, Helen. Thanks, Jackie. Thanks for joining me, my darlings. Fab little make. You've got to get going this week. Yeah, absolutely. Got to start this. It's only like 6 weeks till Christmas, guys. Sorry to mention the C word, but we've got to start making some little bits and pieces, haven't we? I'm just trying to get through to the end of November because December's actually quite quiet for us. We haven't got any shows, we haven't got any classes, anything like that. We've just got the shop and the lives that we do. So just trying to get through to the end of November, and then I might actually make some bits for Christmas. They're going to be last minute makes, but I am going to try. I will see you all tomorrow at 1 o'clock, guys. Have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye.